Hello and welcome to day 2 of the series of 5 meditation practices. Today's is the body scan. This is a classic meditation that most mindfulness courses will start off with. The reason it's so useful is because it aligns the mind and the body. Remember, your mind, your body, same place, same time, same focus. It uses the body as the focal point. The key difference between the mind and the body is the body can't lie. It's incapable of telling you lies. It tells you the truth every single day. Whereas the mind, it can tell you the odd lie every now and again, telling you you're not good enough to achieve things, can't do this, can't do that, that things are terrible, when actually you just need to be grounded in the present moment to realise that they're not. This is also a really good technique to use if you want to have improved sleep. Lots of people have difficulty getting off to sleep at night. Sometimes it's due to their sleep hygiene routine. But sometimes people wake up in the middle of the night because they've got so much on the next day in terms of work that they just can't get any sleep. They're worrying about the next day and all the things that they need to do. Well, this is a really good technique to draw your attention away from the mind and the narrative that's being created and into the body, so that you can focus on what's really going on. Again, restoring that balance, that stasis, where the mind and body are working in concert together and keeping you calm, relaxed and centered. I hope you enjoy this practice.
This is the body scan meditation. This meditation is best carried out in the led down position, so led on the bed or on a rug, and if on a rug with a cushion or a pillow underneath the head to support it. Arms can be rested down by the sides, across the chest, across the belly, wherever you're comfortable, and the feet to be falling naturally away from one another. Just allowing the body to sink down into the surface as you switch your attention to the breathing. Where the air comes in through the nose or mouth, hits the back of the throat, the rise and the fall of the chest, and the rise and the fall of the abdomen. All of your attention focused in the full duration of the in-breath and the full duration of the out-breath, noticing the slight gaps in between each, not trying to breathe, allowing the body to breathe naturally and becoming an observer of the sensations of breathing. Your mind will try to distract you, and when it does, recognise that that's what it's doing. It's what minds do. Don't give yourself a hard time. Just guide yourself and your attention gently back to the sensations of breathing without giving yourself a hard time. And now more specifically in the area of the abdomen, around the belly button, as it rises and falls in conjunction with the breathing. And on the next out breath, they're going to send your attention down through the hips, through the legs, all the way down to the feet, along the soles of the feet, to the toes, and right the way to the big toes on the end of each foot. All of your attention now focused on the big toes, actually feeling their location, feeling the toes in relation to the rest of your feet. And then moving from the big toe to the little toes, and then individually each of the toes in between, just being aware of their position and location, any feelings or sensations there. And now moving along the soles of the feet, all the way along to the heels, up the back of the heel where the Achilles tendon runs, wrapping around the side to where the knobbly bones of the ankle stick out, and then over the top of the foot where that thin layer of skin covers the bones, And now all of your attention completely in both feet. Any feelings, any sensations, any heat or cold. You may feel a slight tingling sensation starting in the feet as they come alive under your attention. Your mind may try to distract you, and if it does, 1,000 times try to do it. Just guide it gently back 1,000 times to the sensations and feelings inside the feet at this moment. And now breathing out, leave the feet behind and concentrate on the lower leg between the ankle and the knee, the shin bone at the front and the calf muscle at the back. Again, feeling for any sensations or feelings as you come up into the knee itself, the kneecap at the front, the sides of the knees, and then feeling that hollow at the back of the knees. And moving into the upper leg, the thigh, the quad muscles at the front and the hamstrings at the back, and feeling the weight of your legs as they press down onto the surface of where you're led, and feeling that contact. All your attention focused there. As we move up into the hip area, the pelvic region, the groin at the front, the sides of the hips, and then with the backsides in contact with the ground, with the cushion, the bed, whatever you're led on, just feeling your body as it presses down into the surface. And now starting at the very base of the spine, right at the tailbone, coming one vertebrae at a time up through the back. Starting at lower back, moving to mid-back, the base of the shoulder blades, and then right the way up through to the upper back and the base of the neck. And then spreading your awareness out across the whole back. Any feelings, any sensations. And now moving into the shoulders, the upper arms, the biceps and the triceps, down to the elbow area, the knobbly bone at the back and the crook at the front, and then into the forearms, all the way down to the wrists, and then into the super sensitive hands. You may feel a tingling sensation in the hands. You may feel hot or cold. You may feel a pulsing in conjunction with your blood flow. Or you may just feel the contact of hand on hand, or hand on whatever other part of the body it's touching. Being aware of that contact, all your attention there. Again, your mind will try to distract you. And when it does, just recognize that's what it's doing. And guide your attention gently back to the feelings and sensations in the hand. And now leaving the hands and coming to the abdomen as it rises and falls with the breathing to the base of the rib cage and up into the chest. And seeing if you can feel the heart beating inside the chest. Focus all your attention inward. And then up into the neck, the throat at the front, round the sides, and then to the back of the neck. And then starting at the base, feeling the scalp as it runs up over the head, round the sides, and meet round the front of the forehead, actually feeling the position of the scalp on your head. Then moving to the forehead, the eyebrows, actually noticing the position of the eyebrows on your face, actually feeling them, to the eyes, the nose, the mouth and the lips, and then out across the cheeks and the side of the head to the ears, and then following the jawline all the way back to the chin. And now starting at the very top of the head, one section at a time, coming down through the body, so starting with the head, through the neck, through the chest, the upper back and the upper arms, through the abdomen, the lower back, the lower arms and hands, through the hips, the upper legs and knees, the lower legs to ankles, and the feet right the way down to the toes at the end. And now for the next moment of silence, scanning yourself from bottom to top and top to bottom, being aware of any feelings or any sensations as you send your attention through the body. And in a moment I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And when I do, just bring that feeling of inhabiting the body into the room as you open your eyes, and we end that particular meditation.